And was this the dream when you guys got together?
Yeah, I guess it was. We obviously all auditioned separately for X Factor, and then we got put together as a group, and we kind of just took it as each experience came.
When I saw you guys at the Teen Choice Awards, it was insane. The swarm of people, just when you weren't even on stage. How do you get used to that?
It's not something you really get used to. It's something that takes a bit of time for you to get your head around, and you're like, okay, this is what I'm doing now. But it's just, I guess it's just crazy, and you just take it as each day comes, and you just try to have as much fun with it as you can.
I saw an interview recently where you have a harder time with the fame. Why is that?
I don't think it's necessarily I have a harder time with it. It was just something that took a bit of time for me to get my head around, which obviously is normal for anybody, I guess. You know, it's not something that is a normal thing to be doing, so it took a bit of time.
Have you ever been in a room with a celebrity, maybe you're friends with a celebrity, and you say to yourself after the fact, holy cow, like, we're boys now. I have his number, I have her number.
Yeah, there is times where it's just a bit surreal even to be just sat in a room with this, you know, the sort of people that you've seen on TV growing up. Like, I remember thinking about the VMAs and where we were sat at the VMAs, like Rihanna was sat in front of us, and like we had Wiz Khalifa sat behind us, and we were just a bit like, wow, this is crazy. But yeah, that never really sinks in either. You always kind of feel like the new kids, and you're like, okay, we'll just sit here, Rihanna's over there. I do try to impress her still. Like, I do try to do a bit of exercise.
Keeping it tight for his future wife. Zayn Malik popped the question to singer Perry Edwards back in August, and he wants to look just as good as her when they eventually walk down the aisle.
I don't want to completely let myself go.
Is there any time to even start planning the wedding?
Yeah, well, maybe when I get my time off, we can start talking about that, but we haven't really started planning anything yet, so that's all exciting, and we've got that to look forward to. That would be cool.
Was there anything that you wrote about that means or has extra meaning to you in this album? Any song?
I think just a general growing up with the lyrics, like we just wanted to kind of talk about things that we'd been up to, and like we just tried to do that as much as we can, and hopefully, you know, the fans can tell which songs we tried to do that with.
When you're not spending your dinner time with thousands of girls, is that hard to get used to? Not having the screams for a little bit?
No, I won't say so. It's sometimes quite refreshing to get a bit of time to just kind of chill and do your own thing. And we like to just do normal things, you know, like when we're backstage, we just play video games and stuff like that.
Who's always late?
That is probably me.
Zayn. Who spends the most time on their hair?
I'd say that's probably Louis.
Louis has quite a long time on his hair.
Louis takes the longest to do.
I don't think that's true. I think this is just a vicious rumour that's circling at the moment.
Who's the biggest flirt in the group?
I'd say Harry.
Harry Styles.
I feel like everybody's saying Harry.
Yeah.
Why is that?
He likes to flirt.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for us right now. Bye, guys.